Hey, is there anything else that you want to share about your blended experience that might be of an encouragement or help to people that are new getting started with blended learning?
Trust the kids. The kids are far more resilient than we give them credit for. They're far more intuitive, and I was just really surprised at how when there is a chaotic day and nothing is going right, they are the ones helping me figure it out.
Yeah.
Like not being able to get logged in like the first week, it was a kid that figured out what the BISD generic code was, where we could like all get into the system, and these kids will help you. They
Yeah.
really do. And I'm not saying every kid does, but for a majority, like 90% of them are resilient. They will do what you ask of them. They are interested in what you're saying and what you're doing. And while we're taking more of an interest in them, they're taking more of an interest in me as a person as well, for sure.
I want to follow your trust the kids with trust yourself. I think a lot of times it's natural to feel kind of panicked at the beginning when you're getting your feet under you, because it's brand new. It's kind of revolutionary, but if you kind of give into that and look at it in a positive way, it's an opportunity to shake up your thinking about teaching, and you're going to get really great results. You're going to get some awful results too sometimes at the beginning,
Yeah.
but it's all part of the learning process, and that's a way to model that for the kids. It's a way to have that conversation
Yeah.
with the students that it's okay to keep figuring things out. It's okay to not get it right the first time or the second time, but you keep trying. And I think we've all reached new levels. I think our PLC has always been a strong group of teachers, but I'm seeing us all reach new levels every day because we keep trying stuff and we keep trusting ourselves and going, okay, I'm not sure what this is supposed to look like, but it doesn't have to look like yours or yours. This has to work for my classroom and for my style. And I think if you trust yourself,
that goes on. Like there were some days when I felt like it was complete chaos. Like I had no control. Like this is clearly not working. Not once did the kids ever think that I was not a qualified teacher for them. Like I may have looked like I was disorganized, or this is not working, I'm sorry, this is what I had tried to implement, I'm sorry, let's figure this out. But not once have the kids ever thought that I was not capable, like, oh, I must be smarter than you because I'm figuring this out and you're not. Like that's not the attitude they have at all.
Respect us more when we struggle, because it's like they put us on this pedestal that we think we're better than them, and when it's like, oh, I need help, how do I change this computer, and they're just like, oh, let me help you, and it's like, and they just jump to it, and it's putting us not where we're on the same level as them, but it's still like
it's validating for them.
Yeah, like
We're all in this together.
Yeah,
We're learning together.
we are doing this, and it's gonna be fine, and everything will be okay.
I would say, and this is following up with what Mike said earlier, it's okay to feel overwhelmed, and it's okay to feel like you're drowning occasionally, because you will. It's gonna happen. But you'll come out of it. You just have to keep going. Just keep going. Always forward.
Second 6 weeks, I felt, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I'm gonna pass out right now, just on the floor. But now I'm like, it's all good.
So that's it.
It's been great.
Does anybody want to go back to the traditional way of teaching? Or
No,
are you
no,
looking
thank
for
you.
the long
No,
haul?
we're good.
we're gonna stay with this.
Yeah. The only thing that I've also realized is because we're asking more of the students, there's a ton more options for us to grade. They are producing work that and high quality work, but it's just inundating me constantly. And this is where we're having to learn to pick and choose what is the most valuable source of data for them to, for feedback, because I've had more grades in the grade book than I've ever had. I've been able to drop grades that have really helped with students when they have an off week. You forgot these 2 assignments, it's okay. I have like 15 daily grades we could drop,
As a kind of friendly little side effect of that, I feel like my grades for students now are more accurately reflecting what they're learning, and not just completion or did you get this turned in on time.
Right.
It's more representative of what they really have learned and mastered in class.
Because there's this responsibility. They are taking their ownership and their responsibility of their learning. I need to take responsibility and really assessing their learning. Whereas no, this needs to be graded for accuracy, not completion, cause
Yep.
they need to know if they are truly learning this information, because they're doing their part, I need to do my part as their teacher to really give them adequate and fair feedback on what they're,
Yep.
on what they're doing.
Yep, exactly. We had a kid last week, Graham and I, and it was, they were starting the Odyssey packet,
Mhm.
and he needed longer on that OER. Like, he just was not getting it, and Graham was like, I don't even care about that. Whatever you make on your OER, that's what we'll put for your grading, because it was just like, the packet didn't matter if he couldn't do this OER. And that right there is proving to me that he fully understands it, cause he can put it in his own words. And I was just like, do what you can for the packet, cause everybody else is doing it, if you're not doing it, then that's not fair. But this is, the OER is what I'm gonna put your grade, like, that's what your grade will be in the grade book, is that OER. And we worked through it the whole period. We had a tag team that one, cause I was like, go Grandma, like I get it. So, it got done. He did it.